Welcome to the Noob-Proof guide for Arena, the 5v5 Gladiator mode. I'll be going over its main objective, its various ways to gain an advantage, and provide tips you'll be able to apply in your next match. Item builds and team compositions will be avoided as these do not necessarily affect or alternate its base gameplay. Feel free to skip to any part of this video that fits your needs. Roll the intro. Arena is a 5 vs 5, player vs player game mode located in the circular Gladiator arena. Both sides receive a total of 500 tickets. The goal of this mode is to reduce all of the opposing team's tickets down to 0. Eliminating an enemy god will subtract 5 tickets from the opposing team. Eliminating an enemy minion will subtract 1 ticket from the opposing team. Escorting an allied minion to an enemy portal located in the center of each fountain will subtract 1 ticket from the opposing team. Eliminating 10 enemy gods will spawn a siege minion. Escorting a siege minion into an enemy portal will subtract 15 tickets from the opposing team. The following is based on years of personal experience. Every player has their own style and preferences, and that's alright. If you disagree with any of them, feel free to let me know. I try to keep an open mind and always willing to learn to get better at a game that I love. Tips. Tip number 1. Casual. Arena is considered the most casual of all modes. With its fast pace, averaging at 15 minutes per match, it is a great place to get familiar with new characters or testing out new item builds. Tip number 2. Unwritten Rules. Many game modes have unwritten rules that the community has established as being normal, one of which is the starting pattern in Arena. Players tend to clear their respective left side jungle before the waves in the middle meet. This provides certain players with a buff to help them in the early phase of the game. The blue buff provides increased mana regeneration and reduced cooldowns. The red buff provides increased power. The purple buff increases attack speed. Tip number 3. Siege Minion. Being near an allied siege minion will force it to walk forward and ignore enemies, enabling you and your team to escort it to the enemy portal without it stopping to attack nearby enemies. You can also block enemy siege minions with your body or player-made walls to prevent it from entering your portal, while your team tries to whittle it down. Tip number 4. Map Awareness. Map awareness in Arena is just as important as any other game mode. Frontliners should never assume their team is always behind them. Not everyone will let you know they back to the fountain. This applies for players staying in the back as well. Enemies will attempt to go around the center to pinch the backline. Tip number 5. Free heals. The fountain, which provides unlimited health and mana regeneration, is rather close by when you compare its location to other game modes, making it quite easy to return frequently without falling behind on experience and gold. There are also untargetable towers that guard the entrance to each fountain, which deters enemies from staying too close for too long. Tip number 6. Teamplay. Working with your teammates is a crucial part of Smite as a whole. Carrying a game by yourself is rather difficult and often impractical. Try helping your teammates out when they are in a pinch. Chances are they will thank you and work alongside you to achieve victory. Tip number 7. Final Countdown. The last 10 tickets of either team are affected differently from the rest of the match. Instead of reducing 1 ticket per minion kill, only the big brute minion will count. This means you can stall the enemy team's lead once you get to this point in the game. Tip number 8. Stacks. Arena only has a single minion wave of 6 minions spawning at a time. This makes stacking items rather risky, especially when your teammates aren't aware. These items are fantastic once you're able to fully stack them, if you get the chance to. Stack at your own risk. I hope this video proved useful and that you'll be able to apply what you learned in your next match. If you enjoyed the content, let me know in the comments below. You can also follow me on Twitter or join the Cabbage Corp Discord down in the description below, where we share Smite knowledge and cabbages. Thanks for watching, and see you all on the battleground.